I am Dr. KP Naidu. In this lecture, I am going to discuss about how to create a first web applications in Streamlit. In the previous lectures, I was discussed what is meant by Streamlit library, what are advantages of Streamlit library, how to set up Streamlit library in the VS Code. Now to create web applications using Streamlit library, here I am using the VS Code. Okay, so first we have to open the VS Code. Okay, so in search box just we have to open the VS Code. Okay, it was open the VS Code. After opening the VS Code, okay, we're getting the welcome page. Okay, so then we have to first create a file, go to file, okay, in new file. Okay, so before creating a new file, what I am doing is first I am creating one folder in any one of your drive. For example, in E drive, okay, I am creating one folder that is called as, for example, streamlit, okay, apps. I'm creating a folder called as Streamlit apps. So in this folder, I would like to save all my files. Okay, that is called as Streamlit apps. Now open the VS Code. Now click on the file, then new file. Here I am giving the file name is, for example, sample. Okay, dot py. Okay, then click on enter. Okay, it will ask where we want to save. We want to save in E drive. I am creating one folder called as what's called as Streamlit apps. Okay, let's move into that folder, that is Streamlit apps. Then we are giving the name is called as sample.py. Sample.py. We can keep that file name in double quote. That's good. Okay, then click on the create file. Okay, now the sample.py file is open. Clear? So now to create any web applications using Streamlit library, first we have to importing that library. Just we have to write import. Okay, the library name is Streamlit. Then we have to write Streamlit. Okay, the alias to Streamlit library I can use the st. So to importing any library, as we know that we are using the import statement. Okay, here I am importing the Streamlit. That's why I am writing as Streamlit. Okay, I am creating the alias to the Streamlit library as st. We may also call it as a one object for the Streamlit library. By using this st, we are accessing what are the functions we are having to the Streamlit library. All those functions we are accessing with this st. Okay, then next, so st dot, okay, for example, if you want to make a title to our page, then we are having the function called the st dot title. Okay, then click, just I am writing welcome to, okay, welcome to, for example, I am writing as some gvpcew, okay, like this. Okay, then we have to write written like this. This is the title. Okay, so now after for example, if you want to creating, okay, the header, okay, for our web page, just we having the function called as header. Clear? Just in the header I am writing, just for example, welcome to uh, department of, for example, I am writing as some CSM. Just write like this. We also creating some subheaders. Okay, for that we are having the function called as st dot subheader. Clear? So in this I am writing just welcome to that example, welcome to Streamlit, welcome to learn, okay, about streamlit library. Just write like this we may writing in number of the functions. Okay, so for example if you want to run this one, okay, so you have to open the terminal, go to terminal, okay, then open the new terminal where we are creating the where we are saving this file. Just here the black dot means we need to save this one. For save that one we have to click on Control S. Okay, so now it will be saved. If you want to save this one, just type control S. Now it will be saved. Okay, so now if you want to run this file where we are creating the folder, I'm creating the folder in E drive. Just we have to open the terminal, where we are saving this file. We are saving this file in under E drive. Okay, then cd space, what is the folder name I'm given? Streamlit. Okay, streamlit apps. That's why cd space, just write the command is streamlit apps. Clear? So now within the streamlit apps we are having the file name called as what's called as sample.py. sample.py. So if you want to run this sample.py, okay, we are using the command called as streamlit. Okay, run. To run this one, we give the command is run. Clear? Then we are giving the name is called as sample.py. Then click on the enter. Clear? Right. Okay. Sample space run. Streamlit run space that file name. Okay, then it will run. Okay, it will display the output like this. Welcome to GVP CW. It is our title. It is header. It is subheader. For understanding purpose, I can keep the both VS Code and this browser side by side. Okay, just I have to minimizing this browser. Clear? And I'm also minimizing this what's called as this VS Code. Okay, now if you want to keep this one in the left side of this window, just we have to uh, use the command control left arrow, and if you want to keep this browser in the right, we have to use control right. Okay, we have to keep side by side these windows like this. Okay, so now you easily get the output in this window. You are writing the statement here. Clear? So this is the subheader. What is subheader here? Welcome to learn about the Streamlit library that is called as subheader. Likewise here I am writing different statements. The output will be displayed in this browser. Clear? So now if you want to display the subheader, okay. For example, if you want to display for example, I want to display checkbox. Okay, so for that I'm getting a, for example, agree equals to, okay, I'm writing est dot, okay, we're having the function called a checkbox. Okay, so checkbox of, we are having I something, I can write something like this. Okay, this is for which one? Checkbox. Just we have to control S for save. Sorry, click on here. Okay, just control S for save. It will save. Just you have to refresh this browser. Then we get an output is I agree checkbox like this. Clear? For example, if you want to creating the radio button, clear? I will create. We may also assigning to variable or not. Okay. So for example, just we reading as est dot. We are using radio off. Clear? We may giving some text here. For example, choose. Choose gender. Clear? So within the double quote I can given comma. I want to select the gender, may for example male, okay, so comma, okay, and another one is female. Like this I am given like this. Okay, I'm providing some list male and female. From this I want to choose either male or female. Okay, so if you want to save, click on Ctrl S, then simply you have to refresh. Then we are getting choose gender. By default you choose the male. We may choose either male or female. Let's see with single statements we are creating the different uh, controls, or we are creating the web applications with a few lines of code. Clear? So likewise we may easily creating different type of controls by using streamlit library. For example, if you want to creating the select box, okay, so for that we are having st dot, okay, we are having the select box. Okay, so from select box we may also choose, just giving as for example choose number. Okay, then I am from that I want to choose either 1 comma 2 comma 3. I want to choose the number. Okay, simply save Ctrl S, then refresh it. Then we can see we have to choose the number either 1, 2 or 3. Like this we have to use which one? Select box. Clear? So, and that is one thing. And another one is, for example, if you want to displaying the date, okay, if you want to select the date, for that we are having the function is st dot, for example date hyphen input. Let's see date input. Okay, so in this just we have to given some text is called as select a date. Okay, then we have to save it with Ctrl S, then refresh it. Okay, we're getting the select date. We're getting by default today date. If you click on this one, it will display the calendar. From this we can choose any date. Just we are using the date underscore input. Clear? So for example, if you want to what is called as creating one text button, let us zoom. Clear? For that we have to write st dot, okay, I can write text input. Okay, so input type equal text we are writing in a HTML. Here we are using the control called a text input. Okay, then we have to write the label to that control is, for example, enter your name. Clear? So now done. We have to save Control S. Then we have to run this one. Just given like we are getting the your label and your name. Let's see with single line of code we are creating different type of controls in using streamlit library. Okay, so for example if you want to creating a slider, for example if we are creating a text box like this, for example what I am entered here I want to displaying in the same web page. Okay, so for that purpose I am using the function, we are having the function called as write. Okay, st dot, okay, we are having the function called as write, write, write. Clear? Within the write function, okay, within the write function we are given, okay, colon, I want to display hello something, okay, comma, I want to displaying the, for example I am in assigned this what I am entered into the text box to the variable name is called as some name. Clear? So that means what are entered in the text box that was assigned to which one? Name. So if you want to get that what the value we are having in that name, just hello, comma, within the curly braces. Sorry. After that one within the curly braces, we are giving the name. Clear? So now we have to what is called as hello. Okay. So comma double quote, like this. Okay, so hello comma name within the curly braces means what the name we are entered here, that can be assigned to this name variable, and that if you want retrieving that one within the curly braces, we are giving that variable name. Then simply save it, control s, clear. So run this one again. For example, if I'm giving the name is, okay, for example, I'm just as, for example, I'm giving the name is, for example, Purushottam. Okay, then again we have to refresh it. We are getting output is, okay, we are giving the name is st dot write. Okay, so we are given the name is some I do. Then click on enter. Okay, don't refresh, click on enter. Then get the name is hello Naidu. Okay, so that is write function. The write function is mainly used whatever the content we are written here. I want to displaying that content again in the web page. Then we are using the function called as write function. Okay, we are having one more function is, for example, I want to choose the name is. So is equals to, we are having the one function called as st dot slider. Okay, so slider of, just I am giving as select, okay, your is. Okay, so for example, select your age from 0 to how much, 100. By default is, I can make it as, for example, 25. Okay, so that's it. Then we have to save this one, clear. Then we have to refresh it. Okay, let's see, this is slider like this. We will also move from 0 to up to 100. Like this we are getting the which one, slider. Like that we're having so many. For example, if you want to creating the button, okay, so for example, st dot, we are having the name is called as button, st dot button. Just the name I can maintain for button is, for example, click me. That's it. Okay, so we have to save this one and run this one. Okay, so it will display the button with click me. For example, when I click on the button, I want displaying the some uh, when I am click on this button, if you want displaying some message, okay, for example, if, okay, st dot button of click me is true. If I'm clicking like this, just like a Python if statement, then I want to display some message called as, okay, st dot write of, okay, we are just display your clicked on, okay, button. Just I can write it, display message like this, clear. So now we have to save this one and then refresh it. Okay, for example, if I am click on this one, we getting the message like this, you are clicked on button. Okay, this simple way we are performing some events also. Okay, so that is about some functions in streamlit library. We will discuss some more functions. Okay, thank you.